All right, this should be a better timing. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Call on Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rikakwadash, the great Ali Shaitan of Israel, the great I am, the possessor of heaven and earth and of the spirits of heaven and earth. Something happened. They're looking for somebody as usual. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to say call on Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rikakwadash, the great Ali Shaitan of Israel, the great I am, the possessor of heaven and earth and of the spirits of heaven and earth. And all praises go to his son too, Yahweh Shai, the Adonai, the Hamashiach, the light of this world, the one who died for Israel and rose to sit to become his father's royal right arm, my redeemer, my comforter, and my salvation, and the only one that pleaded his blood over Israel, the only nation granted for salvation. Shout out to Great Millstone, which is the cornerstone of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, his prophets. They go out their way to give us news reports, break down words to us. Let us know about history that go hand in hand with the Bible as well. Yeah, it's right there. No, it's right there, bro. Yeah, it's over there. Keep going. You'll end up on it right there. I thought he was playing. Sorry, old man. But yeah, they be on track. You know, they give us the words line upon line, precept upon precept. They let us know history. They give us the wisdom and knowledge and understanding, not only to get us to go back to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, but to prepare us for these dangerous times and these wonderful times ahead of us. And shout out to the prophets, man. They doing their job. Shout out to the Akim, the brothers that's in the word. Whether you be from a camp or not, you still go to the highways and byways and do your part, and you listen to the prophets and you study. Shout out to those brothers too. Shout out to the women, the Aqua, the women that believe in the truth and that's coming into the truth. And whether you got a man or not, you still fear the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh, and you listen and you learn in silence. Coming back at you with another one, through the power and spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai and the name Yahushai. And this one is called It Will Never Be Yours. That's what I'm going to pronounce this title. It will never be yours, because lately everybody been wanting to be us. Everybody been wanting to be Israelites. Everybody been wanting to be black. You know, everybody wants to be a black man, a nigga, you know, and they're not the ethnic. They don't have the connections to it, like, you know, father seed and so on and so forth, you know. But, you know, everybody wants to be it. Now I understand the confusion of face, you know, about how, you know, the Israelite men are going out to other nations and having kids, and, you know, their babies are coming out Israelites despite what they look like, you know, so that's understandable. But, you know, you got other people that don't belong that want to be us, and, you know, and mainly this go out to, you know, the elites, because they want what they can never have. Like, you know, I started realizing nothing else in the world matters. You know, nothing else in this world. No money, no cars, no clothes, no jewelry. You know, the planet itself, you can have all of that, and you still missing that one thing that would make you worth more than anything and everything that you already have. You know, it's nothing compared to that, and that's the spirit of Yahweh, the spirit of the Lord. You know, that's his spirit. You know, and this is what the elites are angry about, that they can't have it. They want to be chosen. They want to be a part of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai's, you know, angelic, you know, army, and, you know, be a part of his chosen people. They want to be married to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. You know, they like a child that cries out for attention. That's really what they like, you know, and they demand attention, and they want to take it, but they can't, you know. Sometimes it's like that, and, you know, it can be compared to two sons and a father, you know. The one kid is good and one kid is bad, you know, but they both love their father, you know. But the father is only delighted in the good child, and he shuns the bad kid, you know. No matter how much he do, You know, no matter how much bad shit he do for attention, his father still ignores him, because even though, even though he do all that bad shit, his father don't love him quite like he loves the good kid. So it's really like that, on a bigger scale. So that's what makes them angry and very upset. It's like, damn, like, we want to be the Israelites, and how come they the Israelites, and how come they the chosen people and we're not? So it's a lot of controversy behind it, and it's a lot of arguments that's going down, especially with the Edomites and, they forefathers and shit, and they realizing the true message of the Bible, because the Bible is really about Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, his son Yahushai, and the angels, and his relationship with the Israelites on earth, which are the angels on earth who helped create all of this world, this universe thing. They had a great deal to be a part of all of that, but this is what they finding out, that they are just a part of creation. They not the creators. So this is why the Israelites is getting so much punishment, and they getting so much of an ass kicking from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Salakia, because these people are our people are responsible for everything that's going on. Half the stuff that they did in the past, if they didn't allow, it would not be. We would still be in rule today. We would still have power. They would still be our slaves. The whole world would be in servitude to us, and we would be rich forever. But like they say, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is good and evil. I kill, I make alive. I create light, I create darkness. Neither there's none that can deliver from my hand. I am the Lord. So when you understand that concept, it's the same thing with us. We got to learn good, and we got to learn evil. And the Bible is a true testimony to an awesome story. Like, it's the best story ever. It's so good to the point to where I'm reading it a second time over again so I can get each and everything. So right now, I'm in Numbers right now, when they enter in the land of milk and honey, and they're going to go scout out. I just finished the earthquake. I call it the earthquake of Korah, where he killed Korah and his people for them coming at Moses and them the way that they did. Moses and them the way that they did, out of jealousy and out of them being angry at Yahweh for choosing Moses to be his main servant. So it's good to study. It's good to go back and reread the Bible, listen to the prophets. This shit is all detrimental for you, because it's all for you and your learning, because the whole Bible is bent on, the Israelites and Yahweh's chosen people. So, that right there is a special thing. Every time you open the Bible, you talking to the Lord, you getting what you need, and Yahweh is everything. So he's giving you anything that you need to make you stronger, make you better, make you smarter. Like it says, for the portion of Jacob is not like him, for he is the former of all things. So that being said, these Israelites are completely different from the world itself, so that's pissing everybody else off, and it's making them very, very angry. It's funny. I gotta go to it right now. I'm trying to find this part. There you go, right here. And it also says, woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and the sea, for the devil having come down on you with great wrath, because he knows that he has a very, very short time. So right now, if you look at it, it might seem like forever, but, we at the end of, Esau's rule, which are, the elites and all that, yada, 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 and we are at the beginning of the Israelites' eternal rule. You know, so right now they spazzing out because they know that this Bible is true, and they really want to take the place of the children of Israel. So these people that's out here, that's, you know, bums, gangbangers, crackheads, whores, woman beaters, freaking rappers, movie stars, these people that don't know who they are, you know, is a really, really, really bad thing not to know who you are, because that is ridiculous. You're supposed to know that you're the Israelites. You're supposed to know who you are. You're supposed to embrace who you are. You're supposed to stand up for what's right. Go back to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, worship him, you know, and all his glory and all his power, because he was the one that let you know who you were and woke you back up to your being, you know. So when you it's a damn shame that a lot of them don't understand it and don't embrace it, but it's a part of Yahweh's great game, great game, you know what I'm saying, that who's the strongest, you know, who's the weakest, you know, who's gonna live, who's gonna die, who's gonna prevail, who's not, you know, who's awake, who's asleep, you know, who he want, who he don't want. It's really like that. So, you know, when you understand that not all of them are meant to get it, not all of them are meant to make it, you know, you get that understanding, like, okay, you know, it's just the way the game is, to provide the balance. You know, the game got rules to it, man. You know, they got rules to it, and we ain't got no choice but to follow these rules. So, you know, to each his own. You know, it's just like that, you know, because it's like, damn, why don't they all wake up? It's not meant to be that way. Ooh, that cigarette smell bad, yo. Nah, it's the cigarette right here. This shit stink, bro. Like, that damn cigarette so goddamn strong, it's irritating me. And then when you have a spiritual eye, you got the spiritual mindset, you can clearly see who's asleep and who's awake. You know, you can clearly see that, you know, sometimes just by looking at them, or sometimes just by talking to them. You know, I was online with a friend today, and with some guy that I met online, and it was another guy that we was talking to, and he was from North Carolina, and then the other guy that I was talking to was from LA. And the crazy part about it is that the other guy, which he probably was mixed, half Mexican, half white, but he knew that he was an Israelite before the whole black guy knew that he was an Israelite. So he was like, huh, what are you talking about? He like, we are the Israelites, you haven't heard? And I'm all like, I'm glad you said that. We are, and that's true. I'm all like, you really need to read the Bible. But this guy from LA, you know, he's so tweaked out and so wannabe gangbanger and shit, to the point to where he don't want to hear none of that shit. He don't want to understand that shit. And a lot of our people got that bad habit of running away from what can help them, you know. I mean, I'm not perfect, but I know not to run away from the truth. That's what I know. Don't run away from it. Embrace it, because it's yours. It's meant for you. You know, even though the truth is terrifying, the truth is very grim, but at the same time, it's very good. It's very good to know who you are, to know that Yahweh Shem Yahushua love you, and that the Lord to do everything in his power to help you if you come back to him. So that means quitting all of that smoking, quit all of that drinking, quitting the things that are dividing you from the Lord, you know. So I'm gonna read this. This one is for the fucking elites. This is Revelation chapter 12, verse 1. And it says, now a great sign appeared in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun, with the moon under her feet, and on her head a garland of 12 stars. Then being with child, she cried out in labor and in pain to give birth. So this one is talking about the 12 tribes, you know, that we are in the book. We are meant for the promise, and it's making these people angry. I know when they first discovered it, they're like, damn, what? And this was years ago. They're like, damn, what the fuck? What are we gonna do about this? Like, there is no blessing, there's no salvation for us. And this was all prophesied before we even figured it out what it was. This was all prophesied. It was already written before the Edomites and all of that can know who they are, you know. So it's just like they're predestined for this eternal damnation that's about to happen to them. So it says, Then, being with child, she cried out in labor and in pain to give birth, and another sign appeared in heaven. Behold, a great fiery red dragon having 7 heads and 10 horns and 7 diadems on his heads. His tail drew a third of the stars of heaven and threw them to the earth. And a dragon stood before the woman who was ready to devour her child as soon as it was born. So when I say this one, I'll see the other. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and the sea, for the devil have come up down on you, having great wrath, because he knows that he's got a short time. So Jacob's trouble is that Jacob's trouble is that event to where the devil is going to gather up all the armies and gather up all the peoples and come at Israel all at once. And then Yahweh Shem Yahushai will protect the elect of Israel and let the rest of the Israelites that don't care about the word, that don't know about the Lord, be washed away in the destruction, because they never gave a fuck. They never cared. They never gave Yahweh Shem Yahushai a chance. But this is the kind of jealousy and the kind of hatred and the kind of fear that these white people have against us and the other nations, is because they know that we gonna get that blessing. So they'll try to destroy us before we get it, but it's nearly impossible. You may destroy a lot of them, but you're not gonna get them all. And that portion that's gonna survive is the chosen among them, because that's what the Bible is about. It's about the chosen. It's about the elect. It's about those ones that are chosen by Yahweh Shem Yahushai to survive and to see the end of days and to be redeemed and to dwell with Yahweh Shem Yahushai's son, Yahushai, on the last day, to be caught up and then to be sent down and then put these people in slavery after all the bloodshed and all the destruction is over. So, but first, that Jacob's troubles part that it's talking about, they don't understand. For right now, everything is cool. Like I said, everything is cool. We had a time of peace where niggas is getting the truth, and the Israelites is getting everything that they need to prepare for these days that are ahead of us. Slowly but surely, we seeing signs of it, like the changing of laws, all the wars that are going on, these weird ass disasters that are appearing out of nowhere, events that are in the sky, whether it be the sun or the moon. There were events, strange places that never had water appearing with water. That the behavior of people altogether is becoming more and more dark, more and more evil, malevolent. You notice signs of for me, I know the signs of the spirit world and this world smashing together. These demonic spirits is really hopping on these people. You see us going through more and more hell. It's intensifying because we coming at the end, so we getting all hell gonna break loose on us. But like Yahweh said, if it started with the children of Israel, what's gonna be the end of our enemy? That right there, that's what's gonna happen to the enemy. He's not going to survive the things that are gonna happen to us, and I'm glad that we get the first lick. So what's gonna happen to the latter end of our enemies? I don't want to know, but best believe they gonna get hit like never before. And this is because at the same time we're gonna be punished, but at the same time the Lord is gonna put them into a trap. This is what Yahweh Shem Yahushai wants to happen, so he can get these people and destroy them. And it's all together, all along with the Edomites and the other nations, and our people too, because they gotta go, man. They so goddamn evil. They done took on the practices of this beast, this monster, so goddamn bad. It makes them look ugly, to the point to where God don't want to see them. God don't want them. So the Lord is gonna have to do something to these motherfuckers, and get rid of them. Start it all over. Now, if you don't want to because right now that's the whole goal. The whole goal is to survive the restart, because that's how bad it's gonna be. The nuclear bombs and all of that, that's the restart. So that is the goal of each and every Israelite, to attempt to survive the restart. If Yahweh Shem Yahushai allows you to, if you are among the chosen, that will be your life purpose, is to see the end of days and to help restart. When the kingdom of heaven is starting to be rebuilt, you're going to help restart it. So that right there is very important to know. And that is the purpose of the game. Right now, we at the end of the game. So, everybody's threatening everybody with nuclear equipment, people going to war. Israel is about to get their butts kicked, by Hamas by Iran and Russia. the Israelites, I mean the fake Israelites, the fake Jews are racist. You know, they over there. Some of those so-called Africans are not Africans. Some of them are descendants of Israel, intermingle with Africans, and they're just treating them like dirt. They want them to go back because they looking for jobs out there in Israel and shit, in Palestine and shit, and the Israelites, they need help. They getting their ass whooped and shit, and at the same time, they want to attack the fucking the Africans and some of the Israelites among them because they black, you know. So that right there, like it says, I know those who say they are Jews and are not, but they're the synagogue of Satan, man. Them niggas is demonic as fucking evil, bro. And why would you feel sorry for them? Why would you feel bad for them? And to top it off, they not God's children, and to top it off, they're racist, and they don't hide it. They don't hide it, you know, and that's from they wicked, evil ass teachings and them Ashkenazi Jews, and they are the base. They are the Edomites themselves, man, and they have a fucking hatred towards the real Israelites because they are chosen, and no, we are chosen and they not. They can never have the spirit of God. They can never have that eternal rest. They can never have, because you think that being evil is like being evil takes work, man. Being evil takes a lot of work. Being evil is a job, man. There's no rest to that shit. Day or night, night or day, bro. You actually think these fucking wicked ass elites, they not really getting that rest that they think they are because they got all that liquidated money? They not sitting there and sitting back and kicking it and enjoying themselves. They constantly plotting. They constantly starting shit. They constantly coming up with all of these evil ass plans to overthrow, to start shit, to destroy, to distract, you know, to raise hell, man. This shit take a lot of work. They not getting no rest. They're not getting that eternal rest that the Israelites are promised. They'll never have that. Meanwhile, we in slavery getting our ass kicked and shit, but it's nothing towards the people I'm trying to tell you, evil takes hard work. Evil is hard, man. It's not something easy to do. It's not no easy feat to do it. Though it may seem easy, it's not. Because just as well as you doing evil, it can very well come back on you, you know? It says, she bore a male child who was to rule all nations with a rod of iron, and her child was caught up to Yahweh in his throne. Then the woman fled into the wilderness, where she has a place where she would feed her, where they would feed her there 1,260 days. That cigarette stank like a motherfucker, man. So what it's saying is that we had the truth. So they was looking for the truth everywhere. Even in different religions, they got the truth. Oh, because since you know, that was one of the plans of the devil too. Oh, this car tripping. Might be something wrong with the engine or something. No, I don't think so. But, you know, that's the truth about the Ashkenazi Jews, is that they was looking for the truth, you know, and they thought they had the truth. And, well, actually, no, they knew who had the truth, but they spread it out and said there's multiple truths to life, you know. That's what they did. So all these other religions started rousing up because, you know, that the Edomites had spread it they seed throughout the whole fucking world, man. They spread it they seed throughout the whole fucking world, man. And these motherfuckers made multiple truths, like how the Israelites believe in one God, they believe in many fucking gods. You know, they believe in all kinds of gods, and they have all kinds of truths. But, you know, like they say, it's many doors, but only one door leads to the truth. You know, so these motherfuckers are sitting up there. Now the truth, and now the whole point of that verse was for it to come out, for you to believe, for you to realize who had the truth the whole time. which was the Israelites, the real Israelites, and they was in captivity throughout the world and mainly America. So a lot of people are starting to get angry, like, damn, these people had the truth, and these people, they thought they was worthless, they wasn't shit, that they'll never rise again. They the ones that got the truth, and the elect among us got the truth. Not all of us have the truth, but Israel in general has the spirit, and they got a job to do when this world is when this world is finally restarted. They have a job to do, man. And best believe when the Most High is done with us all, we gonna get to work and do that job, man. It ain't nothing that's gonna stop us. Whew. That ain't no joke, man. You ain't got no car and shit. And ain't shit gonna stop us, dog. We gonna make sure that everything is back in order through Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and His Son Yahweh Shai. Put this order back down and do what the fuck we gotta do, to get the earth back in order, and we gonna be forever rich, and we gonna be forever liquidated. And the money is not gonna make us rich. It's the spirit of Yahweh that's gonna make us rich. We're gonna have all the powers that the elites want, the power to fly, the power to breathe in space, the power to live underwater. We're gonna have all those powers. We're gonna be this is the real richness that they looking for, that they want, but they can never have this kind of power. They can have the liquidated money, they can have the servants, they can have the armies, they can have all of that, but that doesn't compare to the spirit of God, and that's exactly what they fucking desire. And they'll never be able to have it. So what? They would rather destroy the world than let the Israelites have it. Create a whole, that's like a child throwing a big ass temper tantrum until the parent come, beat the child ass, and make him clean all that shit up. That's what's gonna happen. That's exactly what's gonna happen. And that's just the funny part about the shit, man. And the shit ain't no joke about that shit. When you understand the truth about it, it make a lot of people angry, but hey, it's the truth, man. This is what it is. Either you accept it or you don't. Either you walk to it or you walk away from it. I choose not to walk away from it. I choose to accept it. I choose to embrace it. Hey, fuck, I love it, I love the word. I love the Bible. I love Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. I love the truth, because it makes me feel better as a man. Meanwhile, while I'm getting my ass kicked, like the Most High, I'm getting my ass kicked. I'm going through all of this hardship, but the Most High reminds me, you a God too. You could be able to endure all this. None of this shit is compared to what you've been through. So you at the end of it, and like they say in the Bible, better is the end than the beginning of something. So we at the end of all of this shit, and I can take a couple of more rounds of this bullshit. Even if I gotta die and cross over, at least I did my sentence. At least I did my jail time. It's over. Now I'm free. It all depends on how Yahweh Hashem Yahushai had my story written, how I'm gonna meet my end. But that's the Bible. It teaches you to brace yourself for these things, because it's gonna happen, whether you like it or not. It's going to happen. So brace yourself for that shit. Accept those terms. Be a man, especially for these men nowadays. It's a lot of shit going on and making these niggas soft, man. And it's a lot of niggas that's soft as fuck, that's just weak as fuck, man. They forget about their mentality. They forget about who they are, man. A lot of them is turning into women and shit. A lot of them is emotional men, fucking weird ass, drug addict ass gang members and shit. Some of them are woman beaters. It's bad with Jake, man. It's real bad, because he allowed this world to make him soft. He lost his righteousness. He lost his goodness. He allowed this world to take it all apart, And he had to realize that the world can never take what God gave you. There it is right there. I'm about to close out early, but can't really do much without no damn camp. But still, I'm going to keep going. I got to come out even earlier now. The sun is going down pretty quick. Now I'm about to go get me something to eat. But yeah, man, the world can't take what God gave you, man. It's permanent, man. You can't take the spirit. And a lot of them lose sight of that. A lot of them forget that. So, to each his own, that's them. And, for those of us, oh shit, I almost fucked it up. For those of us that know the truth, we know to hang on with what we got, and nobody can take what we have. And that is the truth. So with that, call on Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and the name Yahushai. Much love to y'all. I'm gonna get an hour-long one. I gotta stop being lazy and get up and go out early, like around 1 and shit, because right now the clouds and all that is 4. and the sun go down at 4 until daylight savings. So I gotta stop being lazy and get that hour working like I usually do. This is the first time I actually did one that was 30 minutes, but I don't like being down here when it's too dark. And shit, fuck that, man. This is not the neighborhood to be doing all that when it's nighttime. But with that, you know, shalom, shalom. It's on to the next video. And much love to you guys. And, you know, for the elites, y'all can't have it. We got it. And you, it's something that you'll never have. Shalom.